what's going on, everybody? Jake here with Venture Visuals, and on this channel we break down popular music video effects and techniques, as well as creative editing tricks and tips. And today I am very excited to be breaking down these glowing line transitions for Premiere Pro. A while ago I realized that Premiere Pro itself is very limited with the transitions that are built into the program. Over the years I've built up my own personal catalog of transition packs that I use in all of my edits. One of those transition packs are these Saber transitions, which I created in After Effects, but you can use them in Premiere Pro. And I think they look amazing over different types of footage. So today we're gonna be taking a look at how to use these glowing line transitions over 3 different types of footage: music video, skate video, and just lifestyle footage. So let's go ahead and take a look. So here in Premiere Pro, you can get a preview of these glowing line transitions that we're gonna be using on our footage. And there's 25 transitions included in the pack that you can download on my website, venturevisuals.com. And as you can see, we get a nice variety of different types of transitions that are really, really unique and can be easily customized depending on your style and what types of videos you're editing. This very first example, we're gonna be using some music video footage. I like these lines a lot. These are very, very quick. With these transitions, you're gonna have a line and you're gonna have a Luma mask on each transition. So what I'm gonna do is just highlight both of those. We're gonna hit Command C to copy it. We're gonna come over here to our music video clips, hit Command V to paste our transition. We're gonna drag this above our 2 clips that we're gonna transition from. So this first clip right here, we're gonna be transitioning from into this next clip underneath. So this first clip, you can see it's just him rapping on the porch. And then if I hide all of these layers, you can see that the next clip is him in kind of like this basement setting right here. So what we're gonna do is just make a cut where these transitions are gonna start. So you can see I made a cut right there. Now with this clip selected, we're gonna come over to our effects panel and we're gonna type in an effect called track matte key. And we're gonna take that track matte key and drag it onto this layer. You can see it here in the effect controls panel. And what we're gonna do is just change the track matte key settings from none to video layer 3. And then we're also gonna change it from matte alpha to matte luma. And then we're gonna turn these layers back on. And you can see now we have this crazy glowing line transition. So just with the click of a few buttons, we get this nice looking effect. Another thing which you can do with these glowing lines is take the line and make the opacity screen or color dodge or whatever you want, and that's going to change, you know, how bright and how hazy the line is. And then what you can also do is come over here to your effects panel, type in HLS, and you can even change the color of these lines, right? So maybe we want that deep purple glow. We can make it more of a green color. You know, we can make it this red color. So a lot of customizability. Now I'm going to play it back and we're going to see what it looks like. So here we go. Boom. So very quick. And I really like these ones that kind of have these shapes that open up. This triangle is really cool. So we're just gonna hit Command C on both those layers, bring them over here, hit Command V to paste them. We're just gonna drag them on top of the next clip that we're gonna use to transition. So again, we're gonna take this clip that we're transitioning from, so this clip of him, and then it's just gonna transition into this clip of him downstairs. So with this clip on top, this first clip right here, if we turn it back on, this clip of him in the kitchen, and we're just gonna cut that clip where the transition begins. And then what we're gonna do is the same thing. We're just gonna take a track matte key, throw that onto our layer that's on top, and then we're gonna change that track matte key to direct itself towards this Luma mask layer. So we're gonna take the matte, we're gonna change it to video 3, we're gonna change the matte alpha to matte luma, and then we gotta make sure that we turn those layers back on. And now you can see the transition working perfectly. We get that crazy look right there. That looks amazing. So let's see what both these transitions look like back to back in full speed. So here we go. First transition, second transition. And you can even try these transitions completely for free when you download the free pack on my website, venturevisuals.com, which I'll include a link for below. But for now, we're gonna move on and we're gonna try these transitions on this skateboarding edit I shot last summer. I really like this one. This one's really sick. It's actually the longest transition in the pack. So let's go ahead and try that one out first. Now what I'm gonna do is just drag this transition over so that it lines up with our clips. Drag this clip that's underneath a little bit farther out here. Let's cut this top clip make a cut right there. And then you guessed it, we're gonna put a track matte key onto that layer. Change the matte to video 4 and change the matte alpha to matte luma. Let's go ahead and just throw another Saber transition on the end of this. So let's use this one, number 24. It's really smooth. So we're just gonna hit Command C on those layers, drag them over, back to our skate clips, hit Command V, paste them onto our timeline, line it up with our clip, hit C, make a cut, and then we're gonna put a track matte key onto this, change the matte to video 3 and change the composite to matte luma, and now we got that crazy transition coming through. All right, so here's this first transition right here. So that's looking pretty sick. As you can see, there's multiple clips happening behind it, so it's not going to one specific clip right after, but it's really, really cool looking. Let's check out this second transition coming up right here. Boom, that is amazing. Oh my God, that looks incredible. I'm actually very stoked on how that timed up with the actual clips, and that Saber transition looks absolutely magical. So I'm very stoked on that one. And that's the thing with these transitions, is you wanna make sure you put them in good spots where they will work with the footage. So as you could see right there, the transition worked really, really well with the footage and with the zoom happening right there. Kind of going into the next clip, it starts to zoom in right there, boom, and opens up. Like that just timed up so perfectly. So our last example over here is just some lifestyle shots of me walking around with my camera. And then we have my buddy Tyler walking around with my camera on a gimbal. So we're gonna do some transitions with this footage as well. So let's go ahead and find a few more transitions over here. I really like this one. This one's number 22 in the pack. So I'm just gonna hit Command C right here, come over here to our lifestyle footage, hit Command V, paste it on, bring it above our footage layers, cut that first footage layer on top, drag our track matte key onto that, change the matte to video 4, change the matte alpha to matte luma, and we start getting that second clip showing here underneath, right? So that looks pretty awesome. Let's see what that looks like in full motion. So that's really cool. Let's do something that's interesting looking. Let's do something that's a little more creative. This one's really cool. I really like this transition, and you know the deal. We're gonna line it up with our footage, cut our layer on top, add that track matte key on there, matte video 3, composite using matte luma, and now we have this crazy glowing line transition. Boom. So now let's check out what this second one looks like. Here we go. There it is. Granted, I don't think this looks as good as I had hoped it would on this transition, but that's okay. Some of these transitions are gonna look better on different types of footage, and that's why there's 25 in the pack on my website. Another thing to be noted is that I will be updating this pack every year with a new Saber transition. So if you are interested in downloading these glowing line Saber transitions, definitely check out the links down below. Every download and every purchase on the website really, really helps support the channel, and it keeps me very motivated to keep making really cool video editing assets. So I just want to help everybody out there get amazing quality edits and visuals, and that's why I work really hard to create these video editing packs. And if you're a creative person who is new to the channel, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button down below. This is a community of very creative people, and we are growing, and I want you guys to be a part of it. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Until next time, I'm Jake Venner. Peace out.